Hey, what is up, guys? This is Orion SR2264 back at another video for you guys, and I have the Disney Pixar Toy Story Ultimate Action Buzz Lightyear. So this is about, well, I paid a little less than $80 for this because a nice Target employee was super sweet. So this is the box. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, I've had a lot of people say that it looks kind of creepy, and actually looking at it in person, I don't really think so. Got a little try me button on it.
Whoa!
So it's got like 70 sounds and phrases. It's got lights. It can interact with the Woody from the set. I don't know if I'll be playing that. And then you have the back of the box, which is actually pretty cool. Oh yeah. I love Buzz Lightyear. Whenever I think of Buzz Lightyear, I always think of him as a hero and an inspiration, and the amount of character development he had, especially in those first three films, is so awesome. And it means a lot. So it's cool to have another Buzz Lightyear in my collection, and it seems really cool. So let's get this little guy out of the box and check him out. All right, now that I got him out of the box,
Buzz Lightyear reporting for duty.
you know, this is really cool. He's got his wrist communicator.
Come on, we've got no time to lose.
Yeah.
Let's move out.
So what's the laser sound like?
You appear peaceful and friendly, but time will tell. Let's move out.
Oh yeah.
May not be a real laser, but it's great for distracting cats.
Yeah, that's that's the actual sound effect, because if we look at the Disney Store version, that's not it. This also has the correct sound version. This is the Thinkwave one. That's cool, and the audio sounds a lot better too. So that's cool. I wonder how the wings. So if we hit this button, I think it should go into toy mode.
Engaging toy mode. I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. Laser blast.
Well, maybe not all the time, but
Buzz Lightyear mission log. I have discovered a new planet.
that's pretty cool. The wings look really accurate too, unlike the Disney Store version. It's still got a lot of weight to it. So that's pretty cool. It's got lights on the wings. Yeah, let's see how those wings. Yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, why did it turn off on me all of a sudden? Alright, let's see those wings. Oh, that is cool. I wonder how bright that is. 1 second. That's weird. The lights didn't come on. There we go. Oh yeah, they're really bright. That's awesome. Holy smokes.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
No, I'm not. This is really cool. Let's put you into. I'll just turn this off real
Is
quick.
this some kind of joke?
There we go. So it does have an off feature, but I guess this is in display mode, I think. Alright, so this is it turned off. So just so we take a look at the articulation, man, this thing has a lot of articulation. So that's the arm. You can practically do, I bet, no, I can't do a full 360, but you know, it can go down a lot further than either one of the Thinkway toy or the Disney Store toy. It matches the Japanese one released a couple of years ago that I've got. Oh, okay, maybe not as good, but it's pretty close. Because this was like 200 bucks, I think, and this was less than 100. So this has some really good articulation, and in this arm as well, even with the laser. And the really cool thing about this Buzz Lightyear is the articulated arm, or the articulated wrists that are on a swivel ball joint. That is awesome. I cannot put into words how awesome that is, because that one doesn't have it, and that one doesn't have it, and they really should have. This one does. But the ball joints are good, but it's just a simple ball joint. And this has, you know, a little bit more of a, I think it has a better joint mechanism in my opinion, because this is just a ball, which is nice. But that one is a ball, and it can rotate a lot better. So yeah, the articulation is pretty good in the arms. The legs, alright, the legs kick up about that far, and the other foot does have Andy on it, which is a really awesome detail that this Disney Store Buzz Lightyear has it, and this doesn't, and this has my name under it, because, you know, I'm a normal adult. So it kicks up that far. It's got a knee bend right there. Aw, that's a shame. It doesn't have any foot articulation. It's just one solid piece. All the other Buzz Lightyears, you can move their feet. Now I understand that, so, you know, it's a more stable toy while it's standing. That's kind of a shame that it doesn't have any articulation in the feet. Alright, break out the... we gotta attach another Buzz Lightyear's legs to this guy. But the detailing, the sculpting is really well made. The wings look great. Everything looks great. You know, that looks super clean. Granted, it's brand new, but it looks great. My only real complaint is the sides aren't purple, and they really should be. But I think it's great. So let's get you back into toy mode.
Buzz Lightyear reporting for duty.
Now, I don't know about everyone else, but I actually don't think it's very creepy. I think it actually looks really cool. My only concern, my only real complaint is, will the silicone or the rubber they use for his face, is that going to last a really long time? Because this is a toy, it's supposed to, since it's classified as a hard good or a durable good, it only needs to last 3 years. So in 5-10 years, what's that face gonna look like? Hopefully it'll last a really long time. Hopefully it's made out of a silicone and not a rubber, and it'll last to infinity and beyond. But I have a sneaking suspicion that might not last very long. I hope I'm wrong though, but it's got, you know, the risk. Oh, that's cool. It actually made the sound effect. That's awesome. And, you know, the laser and stuff. That's cool.
A real laser, but it's great for distracting cats.
I think this is really cool. It's basically, in some way, your own little animatronic Buzz Lightyear. Now, I understand some people are going to make the argument that, you know, kids don't really need, you know, a Buzz Lightyear with an articulating mouth. And ultimately, do I think it improves the toy? Yeah, I think in some ways. I mean, if you look at, you know, the other Buzz Lightyears, they're really cool. They are. But there's something awesome about this one too, and I'm glad he's part of my collection. He will be very safe and sound. The articulation is great. Besides the feet, it's got the wrist communicator, it's got the wings that look good, you know, it's got the movie accurate wings, it's got the laser, it's got the sounds, it's got the lights, it's got pretty much everything I would have wanted as a kid. But yeah, I can't really think of anything to complain about. It is a little more expensive, but you take a look at, you know, like the smart brick Lego sets that are like super stupid and like lame and stuff. Then you take a look at something like this, and this is awesome. I'm actually tempted to get the Woody now. This has been a really cool toy. You know, I understand it's kind of hard because I'm not a kid, but you know, it's kind of like if you took all three of these Buzz Lightyears and turn them into one. You know, you got the movie accurate wings, you got the movie accurate sounds, you got really good articulation. It lights up with the wings. I genuinely think this is one of the better Buzz Lightyears. I think the Japanese one that I've got right here will probably has the best articulation, the better articulation out of the three of them, but overall, I think this is an awesome Buzz Lightyear, so I'd highly recommend it. Alright, let's get into some size comparisons. So he's a little bit shorter than my Japanese Buzz, and you know, I'm starting to notice that the hip is a little bit loose. I'm having a hard time getting this guy to stand up. So maybe the lack of articulation is not entirely a bad thing. But yeah, he's just a little bit shorter than the Japanese one I've got. And that's him right next to the Thinkway Buzz Lightyear. They're pretty much the same size. Yeah, pretty cool. And he's a little bit shorter than the Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. But yeah, so he's pretty much the same size. Unfortunately, he does not glow in the dark. But overall, one slight minor note. The tips of his fingers aren't painted purple. Kind of a small detail that isn't really that important, but it does make it look a little bit weird when you do a side-by-side comparison. But anyways, so this is Orion SRT-264 to infinity and beyond, Space Rangers. To infinity and beyond.
To infinity